right, my friends, so what is power? My name is Sitara Faye. I am your host here. I've been in the middle of interviewing a bunch of really incredible human beings that are leading edge of human consciousness and human development, as well as leading edge of tech. And I really want to talk about what is power. Why are we so afraid of embodying our own power? What is it that we have to be afraid of when we are embodying our own power? There's so many different things and qualities that we can see that we start to open up to sharing, right? And then what happens is we take a step out in that way and we become afraid. We step back. We don't want to fully embrace our own power. We don't want to be seen as a leader or a way shower or as an unequal. We don't want to put that out there, right? There's a part of us that does, otherwise we wouldn't be doing it. And then there's another part of us that changes our actions and behavior to sabotage the full embodiment of our power. So what is power, and why is it so scary? When we look at what power is, you may want to close your eyes for this and envision. But when we look at what is power, the power that is within you is this incredible, insatiable desire and drive that pulls you towards something, almost unexplainably so. It pulls you towards something where you know there's a magnetism, you know there's an alignment, you know there is something yearning inside to be expressed. And oftentimes, where our power comes from is sometimes most obvious to us in a way that we miss it. And we miss it because it's what comes most naturally to us. And so when we talk about soul purpose and soul destiny, and we talk about stepping into the role of our own highest and greatest achievements, and how we're going to get there, and what the road is going to look like, and who we're going to serve, and why we feel called to do that, ultimately your internal power is that driving force. So why is your power a hot commodity? Because in some ways, we'll just gently say the powers that be prefer humans to be out of their power, out of their joy, out of their truth, out of their natural state of being, which is just being fully expressed and life well lived, clear, clean, open, pristine to the wisdom that is coming to us in a very powerful and very grounded way. This is embodiment. So the groundedness is the embodiment of your divine nature that is coming to and through you in such a clear and concise way that it opens the power of your natural talents effortlessly. So this is a power. Why is it so scary? Why do we run away from our power? Well, I do think that this is a bit of a complex topic, but ultimately what I do see with it is that it oftentimes comes from a fear of the responsibility rather than a fear of the power. And the fear of the responsibility can often be seen as immaturity through lack of clear communication skills, meaning if you're going to stand in your power, you are, or there's a belief that you're not going to be able to communicate your needs and desires, and so you may get overstepped or overrun or controlled in some sort of way when you start to step into it. Also, the fear of responsibility of how important it is for you to stay in integrity, meaning vibrational integrity, meaning you are the same person in every moment of the day, that you're not wobbling or shifting into a new facet or side of who you are depending on who you are around and what your environment is. Now, of course, we all have many different ways of expression. We all have many different ways of beings and how we want to be and show up in the world. And also simultaneously, there's a deeper sense of connection to our power when we are fully expressed in how we want to fully express ourselves at all times of the day. That is a certain level of vibrational integrity that I assume most people are afraid of because it means you will have to change. It means you will have to allow some parts of you to die. It means there will be an ego death, and maybe an ego death after ego death after ego death, meaning who you think you are, your self-identity, will change to allow yourself to fully embody your power. Because when you are fully embodied in your power, you can't be fully embodied in your power and playing the victim at the same time. They just don't go. So if you have a script running subconsciously that it's easier to be the victim, or you get attention by being the victim, or people pay attention or take care of you by being the victim, then it will consistently pull you out of your power. But when you step into your power, there's a certain level of responsibility that says, I'm here to fulfill this part of my life's journey. I'm here to fully express in the power of my natural talents and gifts. I'm here to be this person in the world in this way. And it does mean that there are facets of you that will have to fall to the wayside. So I've just posted and recorded a video that is a transmission. It is a healing to release the core roots of these patterns. I highly recommend you go take a look at it. We'll put it in the end screen right here. You can find it. And so with that, my sweet friend, I love and adore you. I hope you have a beautiful day, and thank you for joining me here. I hope this is helpful for you in finding your own power. Mwah!